Hey everyone, I'm not muted today. Amazing, right? It's amazing what not being muted can do for your ability to talk to chat. God, I'm still embarrassed about that. Yesterday's cooking stream, I mean. 40 minutes of silence, man. It's been a while since I made such like a rookie mistake. Hey, I'll get over it. In the meanwhile, though, what we won't get over is some clever line said here. That's really clever and makes everyone laugh. Or something. Anyway, happy Wednesday, everyone. I hope you had a good day. I don't remember what I was doing 2 days ago. I know there's something. Yeah, okay, we're going to a mysterious area. Oh, I remember. I remember now. So, last time we did that dungeon, and I don't actually remember what was at the end of it, but I do remember that I wanted to go do it again, and I did after I closed the stream. So I cleared that dungeon, and I did a small, I mean small, amount of item management. Because I forgot to buy more fairy orbs. And yeah, but I did get rid of a bunch of extra stuff here. Like I decided the frost greaves are better than the sea greaves. No, sorry. I decided the sea greaves are better than the frost ones because they have a level 3 spell. And if we're only using them for their spells, we might as well keep the ones that are really good. Yeah, and then I have these and these. So we have Wood and Thunder and Dark and Fire for if we need that kind of stuff, like physical things or something. I suppose I might be able to actually get rid of the Devil Greaves then, because we have Swirling Dark. But those also provide wood, which Sheen does. So yeah, we don't need the Devil Greaves anymore. Now that I think about it, thank you for helping me make that decision. So instead, we'll continue our efforts to make everyone love us. Because at the very least, we can do it in-game if we can't do it in real life, right? Key items. 5 for affection points. And I think we're good. Yeah. Everyone is maxed as much as they can be right now. So our Monami friend just gave us something to sell, and that's all. I kind of hope it sells better than whatever would sort of would have sold here, but probably not. Nope, 500. Yeah, okay. No, it's okay. We all make mistakes. Those people. So we need more fairy orbs, and then I'm gonna call Wiseman and Black Rose, I guess. Can't really. Okay. Wiseman and Black Rose is who we'll do. Because if we don't need to worry about affection points, then I don't really care that much about kind of varying our party up. What? It might make it more interesting if I did, but I don't. So we're gonna have Black Rose, and we need a Wave Master, and the only one who's actually nearby is, unfortunately, Wiseman. Again, it's not that I have anything against him. He's just not the kind of Wave Master that I want in my party. Like, I want a supportive Wave Master who will heal me and take care of stuff when I need it to be done. And Wiseman is not good at that. He is better at murdering things. And he is damn good at it. I give him that. Like, the amount of damage he can dish out with his magic. Really, really impressive. But he also falls over at the drop of a hat. So, not great. You are upset. Why are you upset with me? What's got you down, buddy? What can my bitrate destroying stream do for you? Oh god, it's this. Oh, ooh, right away. Spin figure. This is rough right away. Give me a hot second to take care of this. I don't want to be like mid-battle trying to. Oh, there's two of them. Oh god, of course Wiseman's dead. Wanna help that out, Black Rose? God, I'm gonna die. Oh god. Okay. Hold on. You first. Me second. The meat bag next. Oh wait, he's protect broken. I can completely stop his attack. One of the boys said he was free for One Piece tonight, so he planned on finishing it. Then he said I forgot, so I had a previous. Ah, that's lame. You were what, 8 episodes behind? Right? Oh god. Oh, don't. You know what? Don't even waste. Don't waste. It's a waste to heal Wiseman at this point. I was worried about Black Rose dying and then us just game overing right away. That is a rough start to an area, isn't it? Immediately get jumped by 2 angry things. Fuck. Shit. Very good judgment. I don't think so, honestly. I think it's actually not. He died again. Oh my god. No! Okay, I need you all alive now, though, because we're gonna kill him, and we're gonna get points. What are you doing? Get back here. Oh, we're good. Wow, that was. I got. Excuse you? 6 experience points. 6 experience for that. That wasn't worth it. I should have data drained him. Well, Wiseman, now that you've stood around doing nothing, can you foul rep us, please? Thanks. Alright, let's get our buffs going because obviously we need them in this area. There are 8 episodes. Oh, that's too bad. Is it, don't you watch it with more than just one person? Or is it just the one other person? I'm wondering if you had to cancel, like, your whole thing because one person couldn't make it. Be too bad. The Oaken Solarates might not be a terrible idea to wear these while I'm here. Big maybe. App Corbett up. Let's increase our attack. Had to cancel because you watched this stream. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Oh, that's too bad. Bill, you're so close though. Like, a small setback. What is it? Counter-terrorists win. Or no, terrorists win. We'll get them next time, boys. What the fuck is this? Oh, okay. I won't find out what that was. That was like a disgusting looking scorpion. This area has like this area's got some interesting monsters in it so far. You know what I finished anime-wise this morning? I finished Let's Nupu Nupu. Quite amusing. Yeah, that God, Staccato is such a long animation. Okay, Wiseman, you're on healing duty. Oh, hi. Hi, McKenny. Nupu Nupu. No, Nupu Nupu. Hold on. Let me pull up a wee bit of it for you. Orphan Robs? Orphan Beatrice. Second. Am I far from the mic today? Kinda. Sounds echoey. Sorry. Lift your legs and licky licky. So it's up. Yeah, come back here. Go. So this is Let's Nupu Nupu. Let's Nupu Nupu. Nupu Nupu. And it is a comedy anime where each episode is 5 minutes long or so. And they're just like back-to-back silly nonsense shorts involving a couple of different characters, like this like nurse teacher who keeps trying to come on to the students and they keep having to tell her to go off and go away. There's also Sushi Cat, this lad. Sushi Cat, who's very silly. He's a cat that wants to learn how to make sushi, but he keeps eating sushi. You know, silly things like that. It's a good time. There's this hamster who I love, who speaks in like samurai talk, and he's adorable. I kind of love him. But like the thing is that every one of his owners calls him a different name, and no one gets it right. So he doesn't know what his name is, so he's having like an existential crisis about it. Good stuff. Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. But it's fun. It's got like 16? Yeah, I think like 16 episodes. They're each 5 minutes long. And it's pretty silly. Why is there an Amazon ad on my Twitch screen? I don't know. Why is there an ad? Are ads running right now or something? I don't see a thing that says they should be. Like, oh, it's a banner ad. Weird. I was gonna say, like, there's this magical button, but I haven't clicked it. So. Weird. I don't know. But yeah, back to your question about am I echoey? Probably. I'm lazy. And I have I have my headset actually in front of me, sitting on a like stack of pillows, because I don't want to wear it on my head. So, you know. But yeah, you should fear that button. I honestly don't press it ever. I think I've pressed it once when I like specifically was going to be gone for like a minute when I was swapping games. I think I pressed it once because I figured, I was like, yeah, sure, why not? No one's gonna be around anyway for this swap, because I figure everyone's getting up, getting some water, doing whatnot. Yeah, I mean, here's a question. When it runs a banner ad, does it like mute the stream audio and then play like audio from the ad? I had to help you pick stickers. Okay. Did you narrow down which ones you wanted from the cool Kale ones? It's just a link? Okay, well, at least it's unintrusive, I suppose. You have not narrowed it down. Okay. Well, we can look at some stickers. Only the banner adds a muffled stream but play no sound. Oh, that's weird. That sounds like a really shitty implementation. What are you doing, Twitch? You have more money. You can figure that shit out. Ridiculous. Oh, sorry, Black Rose. Come back here. Come here. So, McKenny, what I assume they're going on a gun stock. Is that right? Like cute pictures of anime girls stickers on your Star Wars for Star Wars Day? Oh, right. It is that day, isn't it? Should we make bad puns that everyone has made already at least like 15 times? It's going on the handguard. Okay, so it's gotta be someone who won't mind being held. Which makes me think that, I mean, obviously Mio's good, but Azunyan I feel is the go-to for there, because like, you know, cat. The banners that went under the stream apparently stretched under chat because you click the chat button, send a message, and it counts clicking the banner. That is. What are you doing, Twitch? That is very, very, very special. Also, I feel bad that I like didn't boot up like Shadows of the Empire or a similar Star Wars game or something today. I didn't even think about doing that. Actually, did anyone else play Shadows of the Empire as a kid? It was the N64 game. I loved that game as a kid. It was hard as fuck, but... Oh, why am I using Thunder Dance? He's thunder tolerant. I'm stupid. Why am I so dumb? Use the Spectre Blades, and then hit him with Swirling Dark. Oh, there we go. Holy shit, there we go. That was good. You never got Republic Commando, but I constantly played the demo. Republic Commando is on Steam, but I wouldn't recommend the Steam version because it does not like modern hardware, and your mouse will fly across the screen at like the touch of a hat. But there is a Switch version of Republic Commando, by the way, which I haven't played, but I have to assume runs better than the Steam version does. You do have the Steam version? You can get it to work if you use keyboard controls only, and then use a controller when you get, like, use keyboard controls on the menu, and then you can use a regular controller in mission. But it is a pain in the ass. Oh, it crashes on you? Oh, I don't know. But yeah, that game is so good though. I love Republic Commando. Like, just character building wise, and actually seeing why the, you know, droids were actually something to be feared was good shit. Oh, King, you played the Lego Star Wars game. The Lego Star Wars games are fun. I've thought about getting the new one, honestly. The one with like all the Skywalker saga, I think is the name of it. Like, that one looks pretty fun. Like, there's a lot of stuff to do. Kind of a collectathon, and people will probably really enjoy it. Oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck, oh fuck. Did I just accidentally open a treasure chest? Is that what just happened? Did I click on a booby trap or something? What was that death? Weird. But yeah, I played the Lego Star Wars demos that, like, when they first started coming out, and like Xbox Magazine was still a thing, and they'd send the DVD CDs, the game discs with the magazine. I think I played one of the Star Wars demos games for the Lego Star Wars stuff, and it was really fun. But I don't think I've ever actually owned one. At some point in my life, I will. Like I said, that one looks pretty fun. Let's have Wiseman heal. Oh, cats. McKenny has 2 cats. It's glaring at you because you left. 3. Burrito, taco, and Wednesday. Right, Wednesday. I forgot about Wednesday. Oh, look at those beautiful elemental hits. And also, good God, heal me, Wiseman. One job, buddy. One job. Wednesday day. Yay! It's Happy Hump Day day. I had a... Was everyone's day good, by the way? Like, you're alive, you're here now. But, was your day good? Did you have a good day? Oh, weird wyvern thing. I don't know if I've fought one of these before. I want a data drain you. Come here. What kind of item do you have inside of you? Tell me. Your handguards came in. Oh, so yeah, anything you gotta do. Awesome. Wait, are you putting an anime girl on your handguard too, or no? I assume no, because it would just be covered up and you wouldn't be able to see anything, right? Bonked. Ooh, that's pretty good. Why am I doing better magic than Wiseman is? That's a good question. Nice lag. Made some progress on your faith. Imp Total and Ring got new chapters of School Zone and Yokukash no Uta. Sticker bomb. Wait, what do you mean sticker bomb? I don't... What? Rebuff. At some point I'll play Elden Ring, I swear. Can you, how easy is co-op in Elden Ring? Like, to get a party of people together. Is it like Dark Souls 3 type easy? Can you, like, does everyone get dismissed after you beat a boss, like Dark Souls style? Or can you stick around and like run around with people at all? Co-op is easy? Like, can you summon them in the world and explore the world together? Or are they like limited in the area? I'm just curious if, like, because I will play that game eventually, and it would be moderately amusing or fun to go on little co-op adventures once I get situated. So. Oh, cool. That's pretty neat. So as long as you don't kill a boss, huh? Nice job, Wiseman. Holy shit. How's my infection level? Low. Cool. You can't go from open world to dungeon co-op. There are dungeons? I don't know anything about Elden Ring's like actual gameplay because I managed to avoid all of it for the most part. The only thing I know is Souls. That's it. And I know about Jarman, the Jarhead guy who's like, let me solo her. I know that.
Was it a golden axe you dropped? Or was it a silver axe?
Oh, I don't know, Grandpa. What do you think?
What? Neither one? Let's see, then is it this?
He sounds so laissez-faire about it.
Later, alligator.
Oh, was it this?
All right.
Oh, sweet. What'd I get? Avenger. What is that? Weapon for heavy blade. 29 attack, 7 accuracy, good resistances, Back Smash, Ride Divider, Aptorp, and Life Drain. This is really good. Is it better than what? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, Black Rose.
Yeah?
Buddy pal. Boy, do I have the gift for you.
Hey, you read my mind. This is just what I wanted.
Caves, crypts, and main dungeon areas all get locked off from the overworld when you have a summon. So if you summon a friend over, you can use your running around to make it to a dungeon or looking for a nighttime spawning overworld boss. Also, no horse in co-op. Cool. That still sounds fun. Let's see. I think, to be completely honest, I haven't decided if I actually want to stream it when I play it. Because originally I was thinking, oh yeah, definitely I'll stream it. But also, like, I don't know. I don't want to get, I don't want to lose out on like some firsts, if anything. Like if I play with people and they just like drag me around, I don't want that, basically. We get invaded a lot. People, I mean, you can't really stream snipe if you have a password, though, right? Like, if you have a password and haven't shown it to the stream, I mean. Because, I mean, that's basically what I did in Dark Souls 3, if I remember right. Because I did stream Dark Souls 3. And we got invaded 1 or 2 times, but it was fine, for the most part. I have the Blades of Bond out. Spectre Blades, please. Also, tell everyone to use skills first, and then Swirly Dart. Pass rolling keeps out co-op signs, not invaders. What a weird choice, but alright. I guess it makes sense to some extent. It's kind of a funny thing. It'll be really cool. You know what .hack has that Elden Ring doesn't? That's right. Rideable pigs! Look at this grunty. He's beautiful. He's mon ami. So this majestic creature. Grunties. You can expect to be invaded every 15 minutes on the dot. Because invaders can only invade people who are co-opted. Oh. Gotcha. So if you're just playing solo, you can't be invaded? If you have a password? Huh. Sounds like they've mixed it up in an interesting way, I guess. I mean, not that it bothers me. I'm mainly thinking about one of my friends who got really frustrated with Dark Souls 3 because he kept getting invaded and getting killed, and he like threw such a fit about it, it made me laugh. Like, how am I supposed to learn about the game if I keep dying because people keep invading? It's like, dude, just get good. Sorry. Most invaders will be miles away from getting bored and relax on out. Oh. Huh. So if you get invaded, you're not guaranteed to actually spawn anywhere close to the person? Weird. Interesting, but weird. Huh. So I guess I could play, I mean, in that case, it sounds like I could play on stream, like, without any big worry about anything. like tons of evaders or anything out of the usual if I was just playing solo on stream. So that's cool though. Also, this dungeon is very odd shaped. Giant stick. Though I don't mind it being a really simple dungeon. I also have no idea what we're gonna fight here. Wait. That should hit pretty hard. Good God, Wiseman. This is why we keep Wiseman around. For shit like that where he does like 2,700 damage at once. Absurd. It is fun to hunt the hose down. If you, there's bow and arrows, right? If you're an invader, can you just like snipe someone? Just like pull a Robin Hood on them? I feel like you must be able to if you're like a really good shot. Well, that's funny. Imagine, or can you be on your horse if you're invaded? I'm just imagining someone using like a great bow and like you just ride around a horse and then all of a sudden just get nailed out of nowhere with it. No horse while invaded. Aw, man. That'd be so fun though. Like, just imagine like trying to ride someone down on a horse and they just knock you right off onto your ass. Be like the last duel, but different. There was horse knocking off. Horse offing? Horse no. What's his face? Not Adam Driver, the other guy. Brad Pitt? Oh shit, who was it Brad Pitt? Who were the two main leads in the last duel? It was Adam Driver and Brad Pitt, I think? Matt Damon, thank you. They have the same face. Damon. I can't be the only one who gets those two confused. I am. Uh-oh. I mean, don't they look the same? In my mind's eye, they look the same. You can use bows in melee fighting. Huh. Neat. Ben Affleck was the king's cousin. Whenever I think of Ben Affleck, I think of bat nipples. You're thinking of Matt Damon, that one other guy from The Division. I don't think I ever saw The Division. But isn't like Brad Pitt and Matt Damon don't they look the same? I feel like I need to pick up a picture and see how wrong I am or something. Gotta find some headshots. Purple landing, follow shot landing, then rolling for dogs. The Departed. I mean, I'm not thinking of Mark Wahlberg. I know that. Although they also have a similar jawline, but they have a different face. Hold on, Brad Pitt and Matt Damon. All right, I'm gonna pop over. Oh, actually, yeah, no, this works. Hold on, let me grab this over for you. So there's. I can get these together. Okay, so there's Matt Damon's face, and then look at Brad Pitt's face. Like they're the same dude, right? Swear to God, if I get like a fake nude shot of these people. I mean, one has longer hair. And Matt Damon looks like a baby right there. But he looks more like Mark Wahlberg. Like these two pictures, maybe. Generic white people. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. They all have very strong jaw lines and like the same like Neanderthal brow. Matt Damon and Wahlberg. Alright, hold on. That's good. Mark Wahlberg gets mistaken for Matt Damon. I mean, yeah, they look like different people, but they're like, if I told you that these two people were brothers, you might believe me. You might be like, oh yeah, or like they're cousins or something. You'd be like, oh yeah, they're cousins. But no, I was getting Brad Pitt mixed up, I guess. Where's a picture of Brad Pitt without this like homeless man look? Where's him without like the longer hair? Are there any pictures of him? There we go. Oh, this is a look-alike maybe? Or I don't actually know which one's which. Why can I only find pictures of him with long hair? I don't understand it. Like, look at the, like he looks like a jock pretending to be smart in this picture. What even? Wait, was Brad Pitt married to Jennifer Aniston? Because if so, lucky man. Jennifer Aniston is quite the catch. Very pretty. Dot hack. Fine. Sorry, distracted. Distracted by celebrities looking the same. They are cousins. They're both from Boston. You're not wrong. Everyone knows. Everyone in Massachusetts is actually related to each other. Little known fun fact. Oh, dejecteds. Those can cast revive. Might. But we have the power. God, I hope that fun fact isn't true. Me too. Let's call these fun factoids instead. Because then it's actually, oh God, heal, God, resurrect, please, thank you. Okay, I am now relying on everyone else to use their skills. This is what I get. Also, I finally figured out what these guys remind me of. The Dejecteds remind me of the aliens from Majora's Mask. Like, look at them. Don't they look like the aliens from Majora's Mask? Don't you see it? Let's get this going. Oh good, Wiseman's dead again. Not that he's really doing anyone any favors right now, but we are getting hammered left and right here. Healing potion, black rock. Oh God! Why does everything hit so hard in this dungeon? Apparently I don't need to use a resurrect. Oh, it's your fault. It's not the Dejected's fault. Hold on. Black Rose, make Wiseman be alive. You little fuck. Come here. You little shit. I'm gonna blame you. Pretty sure he was part of the problem. Okay, use your skills, Black Rose. Okay, there's one. Oh. Wait. Oh, there's still an enemy. Wow, okay, that was a painful fight. Okay, let's rebuff ourselves. Alright, take it easy, McKenny. Thanks for swinging by. Send me pictures of stickers, I guess. I mean, I sent you a bunch of pictures of stickers. So I don't know why you need more help, but I'm happy to help when I'm not playing video games. So. I wonder, like, if you go back far enough genetic tree-wise, I feel like there's a decent chance of you being related to someone else in the country you live. But depending on, like, you know, parentage and such. Because there's, like, if you were just going like straight off the Mayflower kind of things and whatnot, then eventually someone's gonna marry someone else's like second cousin or something, right? You have to guess ethnic backgrounds for Wolverine and Damon. Scandinavian with English, German English, and Scandinavian with English French based on their looks. I just think they have some similarities, that's all. Like, in my mind, when I think Brad Pitt and that other guy who we were talking about, whose name I already forgot, Matt Damon? Matt Damon. The same face pops to mind for me. Like, I don't know actors very well. I don't pay attention to most actors. So, kind of it's the way it is. Also, Wiseman, heal her. Damien looks more punchable than the other two, hence the French. What is he? Physical down? Oh, that's good. What's the average height of a Frenchman? Anyone know? I feel like the average height of people in France is less than some other people, but I could be wrong. -6 feet, fair. Well, that's certainly less than 6 feet. Oh, Foxcross. That's cool, I guess. 5'10.5". I like that the 0.5 is there. Like 5 feet 10.5 inches. Like, as if the half changes the fact that you're 5'10". You know? Like, I feel like whoever put that in there is either being overly specific with their decimal places, or they're French and they're just trying to be like, I'm just this much more. Oh no, I get it, 10.5 inches. I get it. But like, no, like, on a driver's license, you don't put halves. Like, you don't put 5 feet, 10 inches. It's 179 centimeters. Oh, it's probably listed in centimeters, isn't it? Alright, never mind. If it's listed in centimeters, good God, Wiseman! One job, dude. One job. Just happened on conversion. Okay. That would be hilarious if it wasn't just conversion though. Like if someone like just like a Frenchman was updating, I was like, just like, oh, I gotta look a little taller. At and a half. Wiseman, please. I'll have to use a healing potion. You are a wave master! I don't care if you don't have enough SP. Wiseman, what are you doing? Forcing yourself. It happens. It's okay. We all have to have at least a little bit of self-loathing, you know, to keep yourself humble, right? You wouldn't want to love 100% of yourself, or you'd never have any drive to change or do things, right? Black Rose. Oh, Black Rose, why are you nearly dead? This dungeon, man. This dungeon is rough. Fires for H, thank you. Are they murdering Wiseman right now? Yeah, of course they are. Choose. We gotta swap back to the Blades of Bond, and then get Thunder Dance on their ass. Isn't Wiseman's only job to do nothing and drop dead? I mean, if that is his job, then he's doing a damn good job of it. His job is to spam big boy magic spells and do lots of damage, which he does do occasionally. But also, he is garbage that's like avoiding getting hit. Cure my status. No! Do it yourself! I'll cure status in a minute. I'm gonna have to give him more resurrects. Like, I'm gonna have to distribute some items around to people because clearly they need them. French thinks 6'1" is tall. Disgusting. What are we all basket players now? Basketball players? I'm between 6 feet and 6'1". I'm between there. Like, I'm not quite 6'1", but on a good day, when my spine hasn't compressed itself, then maybe. But I think my brother's like 6'2", or something like that. Generally, I think I just write 6 feet on most of my shit. I have to look at my license to actually see what it says on there, because they actually measure you, so. But yeah, it really doesn't feel tall until you're standing next to someone who's like 4'8". And you're like, oh, wow, you are short. Like, I went on a date with a girl who was like just barely 5 feet tall before. And she was so tiny. It was great. Oh, this this is the like testicle map. Like, I'm in the gonads right now. Or actually, maybe more of not that, but some fallopian tubes. All right, ready? We're gonna do this right. Wiseman, my friend, my brother in crust. You have a level 3 water spell. Use it. For the love of bejeebus. Also, Black Rose, you have Ride Divider, a thunder move. Use it on one of these darkness people. Please and thank you. We can manage this horrible clusterfuck if you all just use things that are elemental critical. Please. The other dream is the 8-foot tall Amazon. I mean, I wouldn't mind being small spoon. Being small spoon can be nice sometimes. It's not a common thing when you're tall. Hey, I have those equipped right now. Or, well, not right now, but... Combine the dream. Become small spoon for small. Or big spoon for big. Become the middle spoon. Ooh! There's a thought. You're thinking inside the box, and I like it. I like that box you're thinking inside of. Can Black Rose not... Wait, Black Rose. Are you telling me you don't have... He doesn't have Redeem anymore. Was that in Smiling Blade? Oh, it was. Oh, I didn't realize that. Huh. No wonder we're dying more. I thought Black Rose was I thought Black Rose was handling that. My bad. Fun fact, one 8-inch pizza is greater than 2 12 inches. On what basis do you make this deduction? Like area? Because I feel like, wouldn't you get more with 2 12 inches? Because like, as far as I'm concerned, because I only eat 2 slices of pizza per meal, that is more meals for me. Alright, Wiseman. Let's do this again. La Rousat. Alright, ready? Here it comes. That didn't do... Okay, never mind. There was some good damage there. See, that's his job right there. Those huge chunks of health coming off. That's part of his job. His other job is casting Ball Breath. I'm sorry, what do I have now? Something I can't use. Green something? What was that? What was that? Is it a scroll? Green call. Summon Crake. Oh, okay. Huh. Oh, would you look at that? Well, cost effectiveness. Just curious. Like if there was a deal for an 18-inch versus 2 12, because I can get 2 14-inch pizzas for like $11, I think, something like that. Like the Domino's takeout deal. Wood element. Domino's takeout deal is like $5.99 per item. Do I not have? I thought I had a thingy, an earth element. But I guess that was on a different handset that I don't have anymore. Ooh. Should I protect? Should I data drain him? Yeah, why not? Virus Core Eye, thank you! That is what I want, mainly. Oh, look here, little buddy. Goodbye. Interesting shaped dungeon. Are we in a wave dungeon? Like, is there a cursed wave here? Am I gonna fight a boss? It would explain why everything's so damn hard. I don't really remember what the blog, what the board post was that had us come here. So I don't know what I should expect. Fire score. Fun.
We could make.
Oh, also, I finally downloaded the Game Boy Studio software. It is very nicely made software, I will say. I have yet to actually try to make anything with it, but I loaded up the sample map, and like, it's good. It's very like user-friendly and nice looking. Oh, maybe this is like a herald room or something. Alright, let's get through the thing. All dungeon portals open! Dude, 40 inches is greater than 180. Okay. In the case of costness. You now have a leaf light. Okay, let's rebuff business. It might just be a room, like with a herald room or something like that. But on the off chance that it's a phase, I would prefer to be buffed going in. So. Okay, so 240 inches is better than 180. Good to know. Good to know when I'm looking for my bang for my buck from Domino's. Not that, I mean, honestly, like, have chicken prices gone up wherever you live? Because like, just getting plain chicken from like chicken specialty places is still stupidly expensive, and they put like a little note on their menus like, due to the chicken shortage stuff, and I'm like, the chicken shortage was old news, sir. They declared that over a while ago. You're just keeping your prices high because you're an asshole. Unless there's a new chicken shortage I don't know about. But like Domino's consistently has not changed their price for the wings that you get from there. So as far as I'm concerned, they're still awesome. So great. Oh, it is a herald room. But what is that? Is that a snake in the garden? No. Oh, that's it's a collar for a dog.
Wave soars and shrouds the eyes. No means to fight an omnipresent force. The shadowless ones just grieve. Why must it be a wave? Divide if it would just, then retaliate we may.
Now epitaph 3. There's 2 dog bowls, and one of them is empty. Or, oh no, that's a water and a food bowl. Harold loved German poetry. That was his thing. So much that he just programmed this random ass shit into his video game. Thanks, Harold. Hard dungeon. Like that was rough. And we weren't even getting that much experience from it, which is the more annoying thing. Like out on the field when we killed some of the first guys, they gave us like 6 XP. What level was that? 62? Okay, I guess it makes sense that we're getting more, but even then, like we're all level 68. That should not have hurt us that much. You did the pizza math, so you proud? I am. I mean, you are taking this more seriously than I am. Here, let me hold on. I'm not gonna share my screen because I don't feel like having like my local pizza location up here. But let me find out what the bill is. Okay. So if I do a choose any two or more for $5.99, I can get two medium two-topping pizzas. Okay. Toppings, add to order. Two toppings. So if I were to just do these two things, then my bill would be show me the price. Sorry, it's loading. Okay, it would be $13.30. That's my pickup order for two 12-inch pizzas. Sorry, so mediums from Domino's are 12 inches. So $13.30. Now if I axe those out of my cart and I go back to the menu, pizza. Larges are apparently $14. The large pizza, let's go with two toppings just for fair comparison, is $16.09. Okay, so $13.30 for two 12 inches, or $16.09. Sorry, oh no, sorry, I forgot tax. $17.86 for the 18 or for the 14-inch pizza. So it costs $4 extra to get one 14-inch when you could just get two 12 inches for less money. If you're ever wondering why I mention that I eat Domino's all the time, it's because of that kind of stuff. It's cheap. Cheap and tasty enough. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Or no, yeah, no, never mind, it's fine. I'm gonna call up our Twin Blade friends. And give them new weapons. So, Moonstone and Natsume. Fun fact, in .hack Another Birth, which is the chronicle of these games from Black Rose's perspective, her and Natsume hang out. They go adventuring and grinding together a little bit. Oh. Welcome.
Yes. Can...
Here you go.
Thank you very much. I'll do my best.
I know you will, buddy. Oh, she received them. You already have them? I guess there's not as good. Oh well, whatever. I'd rather give them new things. Wait, I did just give her Spectre Blades, right? Yeah, okay. We're fine. Okay, disband.
Farewell.
Thank you very much. Please invite me again.
2 18s greater than 3 12s greater than 2 14 greater than. Okay, so this is by area again. The maths you're throwing out, right? Alessandro isn't around. Well, that makes it a lot harder to give him a weapon. Same. Trying to make sure people have good weapons so that I don't ever get caught off guard. Rock and roll. I don't know. I'm curious, like, how are pizza prices? How are pizza prices near you? Like, are they similar? Bloody Pain. What a name. Alright, I'm gonna store a Smiling Blade for Sanjuro. Oh, we're full. Oh boy. We're full. Okay, I mean, in that case, I'm gonna withdraw some of this stuff and sell it. Maybe not that though. Maybe just so we can get it. Now I'm full again in a different way. Yay! Let's go sell stuff. Or actually, I'm gonna go to the item store because I need to buy more fairy orbs anyway. Okay. So I'm gonna keep one. We don't need two extras. I don't know if this is... Ooh, Rick's saying. I'm gonna check. We'll see if Terajima wants that. Because we could give that to her. Then some of this stuff is meh. Like temporarily increase attack? Nah, don't care. Accuracy, also don't care. I barely use these, so I'm gonna just ditch them. Though I suppose I could have given them to Wiseman, but it's fine. And then really don't care about the summons. They do really good damage. I won't deny that, but I also just don't care. Like they take up a lot of room in our inventory. Is all I'm saying. Okay, good there. Stock up on that. Feels like I mean, I guess I don't need to stock up a ton for that, but still. And recovery drinks. Please and thank you. Yeah, we're good. Those the 509, 339. Those are the full areas, I assume. But I mean, the real question is how much area justifies how much cost, you know? Like 2 12 inches, 226 area versus 1 14 inch, which is 154. So like I'm getting a better deal in Domino's Land by doing 2 mediums than 1 large for less money. That's great. I accidentally took out the holy sap, so not bad. This fairy axe. See if Pyros is around?
Hark! He a fair-eyed.
And Terajima. Okay, so what weapons are you using? Alien Axe and Dark God's Axe. So Dark God is 27,815 darkness, plus really good resistances. Alien Axe is 26,8. Pretty shit resistances. And then the Fairy Axe, 2070. Okay, so it will go to Pyros. Because Pyros is in need of a weapon more than Terajima. Terajima's is pretty damn good. Pyros? Buddy? Buddy? You're Pyros? Pyros, where are you? Heroes. Heroes. There he is. Where are you going? Where are you going, Pyros? Pyros.
Oh, he have fair eyes. Do you wish me to lend you my courage?
No, I wish you to stand fucking still, man. Give me this. I'm giving you this. There. Congrats. You now have a new weapon, and I think that finishes up our, yeah, our item management for now. Cool. Items managed. Log out. Time to check the mail. Wiseman, operation. Reflecting on the mistake we made, instead of running the jamming program on the area itself, we will now try to quarantine the area where we believe the wave exists. I believe it is the most effective method. I would like to talk about the plan in detail. Please come to the net slum. Okay, you got it. To net slum we go. Look at all those beautiful cost-saving maths being dropped. I mean, it's a good thing to know, right? It's important to spend your money well, and pizza's always a good investment. Just saying. The net slum. No. Although, are we almost ready to do this one yet? We could maybe do kind of wonder. Well, tell you what, we'll do it after, because some of the people who aren't showing up and like are refusing to answer calls, they might show up after we do the net slum thing, maybe.
Let's begin.
The general idea is as written on the mail. If there are no questions, Helba, please tell us about our assigned roles.
Leos will search for the cursed wave, along with a monitor of CC Corp employees. Wiseman, I would like for you to analyze that information. You will form a party to fight the cursed wave itself during the operation. The remaining will quarantine the operation area from other areas.
We have yet to specify the location. We will commence the operation as soon as we know. Each of you be prepared until the operation commences. I will mail you the operation period. That is all. Dismissed.
He's so wise. Just lays out the plan for us real nice. Okay. Let's log out. Let's see if anything happens. Anything on the board? Oh yeah, there's something on the board. What though? What's on the board? People in comas. Shock symptoms from Bro. Maybe it's shock from light and sound sensations. They say you're supposed to light up the room when watching cartoons or playing games. I thought that's what those warnings are for. But then why don't you hear about them recovering? Why is it taking them so long? Maybe it has to do with the hardware. Bro, Mike, and Cameron. back, I guess. We'll do the thing. So the pizza pricing you 1, 2 toppings, 16 is 18.49 for party size. It's 26.49. Ignoring deals. Oh well, don't ignore the deals. Oh shit, Elk. Hi, Elk.
I can't get in touch with Mia at all. Have you seen her?
I haven't, but I'm so happy to see you. You're a wave master that isn't Wiseman.
I haven't either. We promised to meet. I'll look a little more later.
But Elk, buddy, will you come? No, damn it! I just want a different wave master than Wiseman. Why is it so hard? Why? All right. Let's see here. I'm inclined to go Black Rose. Any order of 30 or more with no other deals
Here
from
I
the
come.
2 liters. Oh, that's nice. You know who I really wish would come? Mistral. I just want her to come, man. I miss her. I miss my happy
Hello
wave
there.
master.
Give me just a moment.
Alright, lads. Level 70. Level 68. I think we can do it. I think that we can take
No.
it. Also, I'm gonna stock
Thank you.
Wiseman up with some handy things, I guess.
Thank you. No.
And Black
Yeah.
Rose. Ooh, a mail. You can have some Resurrects too.
No.
Yeah?
And
Yeah.
there you go. Alright. Let me go buy more Resurrects just in case. $3 off a large cheese pizza with 12 wings and 2 liters of $5 off party cheese for 24 wings and 2 liters. $5 off large cheese, large calzone plus 12 wings. Like those all sound like pretty decent deals. No Domino's, but it's good. I've really been enjoying the fact that there are takeout deals for people who pick up and don't do delivery, where like you order a meal and then they send you a $3 off coupon for your next order, but it's not just your next order. It works for the entire period. So if I get Domino's like twice, I can get $3 off each order, and then already with like that $5.99 deal, like that means that pizza deal I mentioned earlier, like the $13.30 for 2 medium pizzas, I can make it be $10.30. It's so cheap and so nice just because I'm within walking distance of the pizza place. I do like deals that come with 2 liters though, because I always grab 2 liters. I'm gonna sell the plate. Also, gonna sell Rasho, Accio. Hold on, I'm holding this in my brain. Let's see. Delivery is only $1. Although that's nice. Yeah, I mean, if I go to a real pizza place, then obviously I'm gonna pay more. It's like between 18 and 26 bucks for a solid pizza at like a real pizza place. But oh. Sorry, I'm just doing a little bit more inventory management. Just a teensy bit more. Because we really don't need to hold on to a lot of these things. And the Scarlet Plate. Okay, now I'll save and then we'll go into the dungeon. So, just a note, the dungeon that we're about to go into is the one that we learned about in the first game. Or sorry, not first game. In at the very beginning of this game, there was a board message about the red wand. So I figure we'll go here now. Alright. Well, this is starting off better than the previous one, considering we didn't immediately get attacked by something awful, so. I do still find it surprising that not a lot of like gear that's geared toward Wave Masters comes with buff magic. Like you'd think that they would just get all the magic, so eventually you could just like deck someone out entirely. But it is what it is. Not gonna worry too much. Excuse me. Alright. Hello. It's the horrifying mushroom that takes over your brain. Or fungus, sorry, not mushroom. Lich, magic tolerance. Oh. Well look, Wiseman is now useless. But these are earth, which means we can use sheen. Oh god, Wiseman. Keep yourself alive, dude. Keep yourself alive long enough for me to help you. This is gonna be the kite show. But at least I'm getting good XP. That was 30 XP. So, not bad at all. Very Italian menu right there. Sounds like a good place though. Chris armor. This makes me think of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Because that's one of the artifacts you can get that gives you a stat bonus. What is this thing? Thunder Tolerant. Star Viking.
Orbiani Dawn.
Huh. Well, I want to data train this thing first. If all possible.
Orbiani Dawn.
There we go. Before he dies. Virus Core Eye. Cool. And they become Astro Princes. Cool. Cool looking monster though. Like, pizza places are just good. Like, whether they only have pizza or if they have a little extra stuff. Like, I'm always pleasantly surprised. Like, you always want to get the thing that places are known for, right? Like, if it's a sub place, you probably want to get a sub first, etc., right? But sometimes there's extra little things on the menu here and there that's just good. And they make gluten-free pizzas. Oh, that's nice. I'm not a fan personally, but it's nice for people who have celiac and other issues. Excuse me. I did use rice flour last night in the cookies that we made for part of it. They weren't bad. I will say though, like, I think I was saying it to my coworker. I don't think I said it to the stream. Not that it would have mattered last night because I accidentally muted myself for 40 minutes. But I bet you could make a pizza cookie. Like, you put oregano into the dough, and like, instead of flour, grind up some cheddar cheese, Pringles, and use those as flour. Mix in oregano, and then I guess you'd have a cheese pizza. I'm not sure how you get other flavors in there without putting actual like little bits of meat. Like if you got like beef jerky and then just put that in there randomly, that would be fun. Oh wait, these are the ones I need to use my beans on. One dead. Oh, they heal each other. You stop that right now. The only issue with killing them so quickly, like I'm doing, is I don't get to data drain them. So, speaking of, one of your buddies asked them to put French fries on the pieces of taco once they did. I showed a picture before of the cheeseburger pizza that I got from the place, right? Because I got a cheeseburger pizza from a place before, and they put French fries on it as part of the toppings for it. It's not bad. Like, not my go-to topping. It's a bit too rich for my taste, just potato-wise. But I've also had Irish pizza, which is scallop potatoes and goat cheese, I think, and some other stuff, which was also pretty good. You don't recall seeing it? It was a while ago. It was a few months ago. So I've already forgotten. Should I data drain these? How about I use the rare item collector? No, good. I think those are the best things to rant about. Phoenix Fire. Oh, that sounds good. Long-lived. A lich becomes a long-lived. That's funny. That is a funny change. Phoenix Fire. Rarer item for Blade Master. That's a pretty nice weapon. I'll give this to Balmonk. Wow. 17. Wow. Yeah, we could give it to Wiseman, but wait till we leave the area probably. The Chris armor is heavy armor, isn't it? Rye, Rom, and Apcor. Yeah, no. Fine. Ooh. Oh, gross. Our infection rate went up quite a bit with that, so I'll probably hold off on data draining for a little bit. I might do one of the rare data drains on one of the big guys, maybe the Star Viking. Maybe one of the others. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to get some normal kills, maybe. Go-to is thick crust with red sauce, double cheese, 2 pepperoni, 2 bacon. Sounds good. Sounds like a solid order right there. It's always nice how like I feel like extra cheese can really enhance a flavor, really enhance a pizza sometimes. Like the ultimate pepperoni pizza from Domino's, which is one of my favorites to get. It's like extra pepperoni, and like the main thing I think that sets it apart from just getting your average pizza is that they put Asiago cheese on it in addition to the normal stuff, and it's just so good. Asiago cheese is just so good. A single slice is a meal. Yeah, no, you're right. Wiseman, what the fuck? What just killed him? Was it the Lich? Did the Lich really just kill him in one hit? Or was there an enemy I didn't know? Good God, man. Stay alive. I just buffed you. Why do you make me buff you again? There's no... I almost feel like there's no point in giving him a health regen buff because he just loses it, all of it at once. I treated myself today though, speaking of food. I had a rather busy day. Like really, like a productive day, despite the fact that there were a lot of meetings in it. Like they were actually productive meetings that got shit done, which is like not your average meeting. And I had like multiples of those. So like today was a pretty good day, as far as that's concerned. And so I treated myself to some Burger King. And God, was it good. I got the like the King XL burger or something and cut it in half because there's no need to eat the entire thing. But I also got the onion rings and chicken nuggies. The nugs from Burger King are pretty cheap. 16 piece for $5. Holy fuck. Okay, Skuldagon. This thing's huge. Look at this thing. The size of this lad. Massive. I'm gonna Thunder Dance it and pray to God that it doesn't kill it, because I really... No, I was too strong. I wanted to protect... Oh. Damn it. I wanted to data drain that one. That thing, like, you can smell the rare item on it. That thing must give you an item that's like really good. I mean, at the very least, it will give us an I-core, probably, but I bet you it gives us something really good. Is there only one on the field?
Now then. Thank you.
Use it wisely. Use bombs wisely. Okay, they are magic resistance, so it doesn't really matter that he's doing that, but it's not so much about doing damage as it is just stopping them so I can get to them. Okay, there's a few more. Ow. Oh god, oh no, Black Rose is confused. Okay. Wiseman is doing his job, he's doing fall reps, so we're actually gonna get healed. Surprise. Oh, come on. Well, don't do this on me. Let me get you. Okay. One more. Keep yourself alive, Wiseman, please. Cool. Alright, here's the important. Please be a big guy. Please be a big guy. No, well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it is a big guy. It's just not the one that I wanted. But you know what? Let's find out if he has a rare item. You get a 5-star. Sounds like a Blade Master? No, a Heavy Blade. 5-star. Fire attack, 31 attack. So that's bigger, I think, than what Black Rose currently has. Negative against water, but good against most things. And really good against fire. Shit evasion. Oh. Yeah, we could give her 4 more attack. I don't know if it's worth it though, at this current juncture. Something new. Water.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy. You want to summon water? Here you go. Okay, 2 more portals. I'm really hoping that one of them will be another one of those big guys, because I really want to get whatever item they drop. Kill this one normally. Thunder resistant, which means Spectre Blades. But really, it should be. Wiseman has dark magic, right? Yeah, he has Meowing Cruise. He has a summon. Use the summon, dude. Hit them with the giant eggplant. Yeah, do that again. You see that thing? Look, giant eggplant. Look at him. Okay, he's not an eggplant. It's just a rogue, but still. Looked kind of like an eggplant. Alright, give me a big boy. Big guy. Nope. Alright. Rod versus. Oh, cool. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm stubborn, is gate out real quick. I'm gonna sell off some things, and then we're gonna go back in because I think we can get that monster to respawn. Where are you, Black Rose? Black Rose? Is that her? There she is. I recognize those pixels. Cool. There. That should help her a little bit if she needs it. Not bad. Okay, so I got 2 items. Oh right, Blade Master. Alright. So I'm gonna dunk that in here. The Blade Master one, and guess this one too. For now. I'm gonna hold off on giving that 5 stars to Black Rose. So, what we're gonna do, okay, is pop back in. I vaguely recall that it's north of the dungeon, that one magic portal that spawned the enemy I wanted. And go do our thing. Basically, that's the plan. Oh, I forgot to buy. Forgot to buy another fairy orb, but. Should be fine. But I think it was the one I'm heading towards. I think. Okay, here we go. Aw, you bastard. Okay, well I thought it was this one. Maybe it's Oh, it's not Cordyceps, but maybe it's the one over here? Nope. It might be randomized to some extent, but I'm still kind of surprised that there was only the one. That's not who I want, but... You got this. Almost there. Okay. Where's the big guy? Are you here? Nope. These are the more annoying ones. Black Rose is after that one, so I'll take down this one. Perfect. There are only two, right? Okay. I really didn't plan on finishing off the entire the field again. I thought that we'd be able to just grab it, but I'm gonna keep popping portals until we see the big guy. And there he is! Alright, cool. Okay. Wiseman, you're on first aid duty. We gotta be careful that we don't murder this thing too quick this time. Because boy did he take some hits last time. Recovery drink, there it is. There we go. Alright. 2128 drain, please. And we got something good. Try tips. Finger, but hole. So it's not for me, it's for... Oh, it's for Heavy Axeman. Hence water action, critical hit, 30 attack. Cool. Wait. I want to kill it. I want to kill it. Death Head. There you go. I just wanted to know what that thing dropped, is all. Because it was so huge, and we haven't seen that thing before, so I figured there must be something good from it, and I was right. Dude, look at that snowman. Oh. Okay. Let's get started. What kind of portals do we got going? What kind of map? All of our buffs are wearing off. This is unfortunate. Alright, that's good enough for now. What kind of enemy do we have? Ew. Easy kill. Let's get him. Beautiful. Oh shit. That's why he died. That explains how the Lich killed Wiseman. the other time before, where he just like died out of nowhere when we were fighting 3 things. They probably confused Black Rose. That makes sense. This guy is so fucking dead. He's so dead. Ready? Bonk, 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 bonk. I just did 5,000 damage with Thunder Dance. That's absurd. What is my stat at? 28. 28 thunder damage. Alright. Apparently that's enough to get some ridiculous elemental criticals.
Now then.
I'm not complaining. It's... And he's using a water spell, so yeah, it's me doing the damage. Let it go. God. Bye. How much experience did we get from that? I didn't pay attention. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, I want to fight all these things. Oh god, ooh, good hits though. XP 70. That is good shit. That is some good XP. As a reminder, by the way, this game has a bit of a weird experience system where it's always out of 1,000. So it's not like we have to gain like a bazillion more or anything like that. It's just always out of 1,000. So. So 70 is really good. Especially since we just killed like 3 of those things. That's a nice chunk of XP. Not that I wouldn't clear the dungeon anyway, but like this place might be really good to bring some underleveled people. For example, like when we finally get Mistral back into our party, probably bring her here to bring her up to speed. Cygnus. Okay, big guy again? Nope. Get our wood element out. Drain arc, drain arc. Shit, she's confused. Really? No? Oh. I was really hoping for cores. Also, what are these guys? Hold on. Where's... Oh, he killed it already. Damn it. Those look unique. I wanted to kill them. More bacteros. Strengthen, please. I will take your speed charm. For this. It's a big boy. Oh, actually, let's see what Storm Rage is like. It's staccato with Thunder Element, which is not a bad thing. Oh, there we go. There's the elemental hits. Beautiful. And Black Rose leveled up. This is a wonderful area. Really liking this dungeon so far. Alright, okay. We are so good. Like, look at all that. All of us have really good elemental type classing against them, I guess. Really good thunder. Bonus going on? Being random text messages. Make sure it's nothing important. Nothing important. Though I got an email that my Sakuraco box is shipped. I kind of forgot that I signed up for more than 1 month of that, to be honest. That box I have that has all the like Sakura stuff in it. Oh, fuck, I wasn't paying attention. Interesting that he decides to cast Rip Main. Like, Wiseman's AI has some weird priorities. Think about that. Whenever I spam First Aid, his go-to is to use the recovery potions we've given him. But I've given him multiple resurrects, and he instead chooses to use the slower Rip Main spell. And, like, why? That's weird. Holy shit. Nice job, Wiseman, you leveled up. We're so lucky Black Rose is so tanky. So, those bucks in place will probably be at full capacity by the time we get to the next portal. Also, can I tell you like something moderately amusing to me? So, as you all know, the like the email chain, I used a guide to make sure we chose the right thing for affection purposes, and that is also. It's not just an email guide, it's like the perfect guide, I think it calls itself. We don't have any lightning, huh? Excuse me. Good hits. But so it calls itself the perfect guide and whatnot, which is good and fine. And I was looking at it today, and they give some ridiculous advice. Like, they're like, before going into this dungeon, make sure you buy 75 restoratives, 60 antidotes, yada 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 yada. Like, like just insane amounts of items for no reason. And like, since it's a perfect guide, it like recommends like clearing out dungeons or doing this thing or that thing and like doing all the side quests. So I don't understand why it says to bring along so many items when you really shouldn't need that many. Like, I mean, I always have a good stock of it. Like, you know, we have plenty of restoratives, plenty of antidotes, but not, I don't normally buy those. We just kind of collect them. Oh, it's just, it seems so strange that it like calls for so many other things. Probably made by a bad player. Really? I just like, if they were like, if their guide was to like speed through the game, only do like full clears here and there and that kind of thing for like the review books and such, then that'd be one thing. Like, then maybe I could understand having lots of items to like make up for the fact that you're under leveled, but not for the other stuff. Oh, they could just be like their gameplay could prefer items. That's fair. But like, I don't like, I use items obviously. Like we use varied orbs. I use plenty of healing elixirs and such like that, right? But like, and having spells is useful, though I definitely use magic more. Wait, what are you? Dark Maiden. Have I fought one of these yet? Dark Maiden? But just like absurd amounts is all. Like, I mean, I have 77 restoratives, but that's because I beat up boxes, not because I buy them. It just seems like such a weird recommendation. Okay, let's kill the leeches first, and then the dark maiden maybe. I don't. He's like holding me in place right now. It's very unpleasant. I'm stuck. I can't move. Okay, get over there, get over there, get over there. You should be able to get this off. What about this Dark Maiden over there? Holy shit, she's killing Wiseman. Stop that. You stop. Come here. And we're good. Good experience. 40 experience from a Storm Maiden. Alright, so that's all dungeon portals cleared. My guess. Oh, fuck. Bye. So there's probably a very angry boss here, is my guess. Let's strengthen. We'll put it on Wiseman too. Alright, that should be okay. Let's see what we have.
That's...
Skates wound.
Skates? One?
Bingo.
Oh, hi, Sora.
Huh? Thank you?
Oh, no boss? Cool. Sora's blade. Neat. So, for anyone who's very confused right now, in Dot Hack Sign, that character Sora, Morgana punishes him and has Skaith data drain him. So I guess he was stuck in the wand and we just freed him somehow? That's cool. Now Sora's blades. Which, let's see, what do they do? We have all the basic moves of Twin Blades with no elemental stuff with it. We have the added effect of death. Pretty good. Magic attack up. And 99 accuracy. We gain 1 attack, 2 magic attack. Not really worth using, but it is rare at the very least. I mean, looks neat to have his little angry pointy sticks. They're just gonna go into the collection box, basically. Cool. Let me put that stuff away. I think that this is probably gonna do it for the night. I believe we have like one more dungeon. Let me find out. Oh wait. I think now we can give that to what's his face? Playmaster. The Hands of Ronin and those. Wait. Did I trade with you? Love romance between me and Lady Alicia, but I think it's too risque to show to other people. Dude, what are you? Interesting person. That's who that is. I don't need bounty gloves. I don't need Hands of Ronin. Good on everything else. Before we log out, based on Wiseman.
Now then, what can I do for you?
Oh, you know, take this one.
This is an incredible item. Thank you. I will definitely repay you.
Sure you will. Cool. Wait. Do I have... I have one for Black Rose. The 5-star? Was that its name? Stars. We'll see if she wants it, I guess. It has a bigger attack value, but I feel like she was just here. Oh, there she is.
Yeah? You sure I can...
Ooh. Ooh, look at that. It's shiny. That is a cool looking sword. Neat. Black Rose, you're so cool. Look at that. Shiny. Our pals and their new weapons. Now get out of my sight.
Quite.
Balmung.
I'll handle.
And I want Parajima, maybe?
Thank you so very much for inviting me today.
Oh, probably. I wish we could replace them with elk. Hey, where are you going? Balmung? Terajima, what are you doing?
How are you faring? An expensive item like this? Thank you. I will accept this as a symbol of our friendship.
Ooh, also a cool looking item. Terajima?
Yes,
Here, have this
such
rare
a
item.
wonderful gift. Thank you so very much. You've made me so happy.
Wait. She didn't equip it. That's kind of nice that she's smart enough to know that fucking her resistances up is a bad idea. But I also want to know what it looks like. So... what's that? What's it look like? The big stick. I mean, it's an axe, but... yeah, I mean... probably do the same in her position. Lack of resistance is kind of a pain in the ass. And it's only 3 more attack, so... cool. Alright, let's log out. Wiseman. Operation 2. Report from Leos and Hilva. There's been a new victim. Judging from the activity in our cover-up unit, this seems to be the real thing. Hilva. In Sigma server, the data volume in Chattering Snaring Twins is increasing. There are no other significant increases, so we should hit this area first. As you can read from the report, Chattering Snaring Twins seems to be it. I suggest we execute our plan. Operation Breakwater. Assemble at Net Slum, that is all. Black Rose is chatting about it. You read Wiseman's letter, right? Better take me along on your next mission. Of course I will. Of course I will, but not today. That'll be, what's today? Wednesday? Friday. So Friday, I think, is the last one. From all the emails and things, it sounds a lot like we're gonna be fighting the wave again. And then that's the last dungeon, I think. Sorry, that's the last story dungeon, and then we'll have the bonus post-game dungeon to do. So we can do both of those. And then I guess the last goblin tag will probably show up too. So we'll do all that Friday. And so we'll beat Outbreak this week, probably, unless something weird happens on Friday. And then we'll start Quarantine, which is the last game of the series, and hopefully Mistral will be back. That's my plan. I'm sticking to it. So, Okay, I'm now actually wearing my headset, so I don't have to project my voice while I collect a meme for you. What how about this? Thanks for watching. Bye. Have a good rest of your day or night, or you know, whatever time it is, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, whether it's live or not. Bye.